Yeah man, blessed to the world, to my fans, to my friends, and to all the people that live in Bermuda. I want to say to my friends, to my homeland like Jamaica, to the motherland Africa, England, America, Australia, Japan, China, India, where all the reggae go through Europe. Wouldn't know but say bless, peace, and once more again, we know the music industry again. Music is life, and music is everything, like the breath you take in your body. And Woody Noble is here today, talking out of the Touchstone Studio. You can find me online at touchstonestudio.com. Yeah, we have a brand new tune now coming out. Yeah man, as we tell about the tune, big tune coming out, produced by Stevie Dread from the Touchstone Studio. And the album called Bermys Vol1. On a rhythm called Bermuda Times Project. Sung, written, sing by me, produced by Stevie Dread. Woody Noble sing this song and it's called If I Had the Word. If I have the word, yes, I gave it to you, girl. Yes, if I have the word, girl, yes, I gave it to you. You're my heartbeat, yeah. Girl, every little thing you do, oh, it's so sweet, yes. Trust me, a long time with the Noble sing, you know. I'm one of the original Jammys artists. Start out my career from the early 70s. Over the years, I was struggling in the music business, but still give thanks and blessing to God the Almighty because I still achieve some things still. I have a nice family, some nice kids, I have some nice assets and things, and living well. Might not get no hit like some youth in the early 80s, but I come on a big album when I sell worldwide, and it's slinting. Ram Jam Session was my song for King Jammys. Recorded a lot of songs with other producers like on the Joe Gibbs label alongside great artists like Light Parks and the Weedy People. And time I go to school. But really my first song was for Junior Walker as a school youth and then Joe Gibbs. And back in the day, we record a song on the Inner Circle label with the great people them like Inner Circle Crew. With the great singer Jacob Miller before he passed. I did do a track by myself amongst those guys. But today with the Noble, move on and doing some things to myself. Promotion, producing, writing songs. I have a little label called the B&J label, doing something well on iTunes and Amazon. But right now, it's all about the Touchstone Studio. And I have to say big up to my brother Stevie Dread again for making great things like this happen in Bermuda. Because Bermuda is a very beautiful little country, nice island in the Atlantic, and Woody Noble came to do a show. There's some great artists like Beanie Man, Dan Penn, Bunch Americans and Snaggerpussy about in the 94, and eventually I came back to do a next show and then, you know, happened to meet a beautiful woman and get married in Bermuda and start another life. At the same time, back home, got properties and taking care of business down there and sending my kids them to school and dealing with music same way. But it's reached a stage now where we are doing some big thing in the music industry right now. Kids grow big, everybody living nice. Woody Noble do some recording alongside Stevie Dread. And we have a big tune right now we're working on to make it touch the world. If I Have the Word. And we say respect to all Bermudans artists at the same time because music is life. And we need all you guys to reach out and come and get yourself involved in the music business. Don't be shy, be serious, positive lyrics, be conscious. Nice beats, and try to know more about your copyrights and know your rights about the business because over the years that was something that was messing up a lot of artists. They never understand the rights about the music industry. But now the thing gone digital, and what Woody Noble have to say, it's easy. We have to just stay focused. Write nice songs, sing good songs, and have a clean heart for other artists. No hype thing. Just hold it down and just be conscious to yourself. But as we say right now, on another level, how we see music business now, is that any man can be a star. And wouldn't know I tell you, and I tell all the world, and all the people, and all the young artists coming up. Because I came on a big album already, as I'm saying, called Slim Thing, with Tennessee, Johnny Osbourne, Sugar Minot, John Wayne, Cocoa Tea, all the great artists you can think of. Ninja Man, you know. So I know the business. I've recorded for great labels like Black Scorpio, Mixing Lab, Augustus Pablo, I name it, a lot of labels. Well, really and truly, I started out from church, you know. I used to be a youth to go to Sunday school, and at my Sunday school, I find out that I'd have a voice. And they always want me to sing separately from the choir as a solo singer by myself, so, you know. And then school used to put on a lot of concerts at my school. I met a guy named Lyddemins. Back in the day, he used to be like the Dennis Brown, the young Dennis Brown, Lyddemins. He was the guy who used to take the stage, and then me. And from that, we two used to have a school. Concert time is we, you know, we're bridging our school students 1 year. Well, my motivation for the music is mostly spiritual, conscious, and reality. My song them is some song you can play them on Sunday. You can play in the club, you can play in the car. It's all about focusing on equal rights, spiritual love, consciousness, and prosperity for the youths of tomorrow. I've worked with artists like Bunny Whalers. Me and Barrington Levy, we used to sing back in the day on the Volcano Sound on Walton Park Road, Kingston 13, alongside Little John, Tennessee, Dillinger, Billy Boyo, Lee Van Cleef, Louis Lepke, all of the great artists that we could think of. But right now, tell the truth, over the years, them think there's always a struggle for people, you know. Whether you're black or you're white. Them think there's always a struggle. And music is the only thing that can give you the relief. Music is like the uncle, mother and father that can keep you through these hard times. Because sometimes you're going through stress, you don't even want to hear it from mama nor papa, nor wife, nor brother, nor husband. As I said, the economic kind of tough right now. But as I say, hey, music is the only thing that makes you happy and keep it smooth sailing to another year and the next year and the next generation. Music is the only thing that leads the way. Well, American music has been playing a part from a long time with the great legend Bob Marley set the pace. Alongside against the great artists like Beatles, the Commodores, and you name them. Reggae music is the biggest music in the whole world. It's the powerfulest music. Controlled France, Japan, Australia, England, Jamaica, even Bermuda, Canada, America. Reggae music has been taking the four corners of the world, but it's just that reggae music never did really have a proper industry, which is Jamaica did really start from. Because most producers in Jamaica was just for themselves. Yeah, I'm not going to tell a lie. Well, the youths nowadays don't have much challenges, you know. The challenges that where them have is just them for control themselves. That's the challenge, and just do good music. And just be cool, because it was here before them born. And artists like we are elder. We come see other elders like Dennis Brown, Jimmy Cliff, Bob Marley, and them great man there, and Peter Touch, Ken Boo. You understand? Delroy Wilson, Errol Dunkley, them man that did there and run the thing before we, and them wouldn't know come up. Me and guys like Half Pint, Junior Reid. Them guys are my brethren. All of we start out from Jammies. Well, when I went to Jammies, Half Pint and Junior Reid was already making music. I came there as a young artist. You know? Shared from Tubbies to Jammies, but I didn't do much recording for Tubbies. It's mostly Jammies and Scorpio, Mixing Lab, and some other producers. But Tubbies was the godfather. We hang out there and do a lot of dub plate for great songs like Saxon. You know? No Generation, Unity, some great sounds. Downbeat. All of the great sounds them, you name them. We used to pass through King Tubby's studio till King Jammies have his own studio. And Cause me as an artist know jammers before me starting new studio, him own studio. We go there when him just start out with a 2-track machine. Unlike days, in the 80s. Hey, you see, government have to understand that music business still help the economics, and government focus on all the important things that run the economics. Like the tax. As we say, music is a business. Music is a business, and for every country, if the government get involved in the music business, would be good. As long as them don't make it becomes too political. Because music business don't be political. Because all 2 side or 3 or 4 side of party in which country, they all love music. Although everybody have their own music. That's why we don't want it to become political. But if the government come in it and be there like open a proper industry, knowing say artists are leave from a next country to perform to a next country, if them to get a visa, then don't have a problem because the government is on their side. You understand what I mean? And whatever share the government to take, they take their full share, and you know the artists can feed their family, and it's a big industry like selling cars or real estate or selling medicine. Tell the truth, what me really enjoy doing a lot of music, me's a builder, you know. Me's a builder. Me crafted with my hands. Me can build anything you want. Wall, me can tile. It's a gift from a little youth, me gifted. Me like drawing, me like plant flowers. I me like to be a businessman, that's why I own my own business back home in Jamaica. You understand? I have a nightclub, I have a clothes store, and I'm involved in minibus business, you know. Yeah, and building my own recording studio, the BNJ production, same way. So, away from music, I'm a businessman. Oh man. For the next 10 years, I think you're going to say the next 100 years. Because we're talking about catalogs. And when you're creating catalogs, it's like you're making books. And the online system, which is the digital system, is going to speak for Woody Noble and every artist who get involved in the digital world. As we say, we coming from in the 80s in the analog world. So, they are still there online. Because if you go online and check out like Discog, eBay, you find Woody Noble selling. Produce them tune from like 89, 87, 86. And they are still in the digital world. Now, I'm doing my own thing. Alongside Touchstone Studio and nowadays are the new digital producer. Woody Noble will be hanging around for the next 100 years because some great artists like Bob Marley, James Brown, the Beatles, you name it. Their music is just brand new in the digital system. And that's for Woody Noble, as he asks a very great question where a lot of artists will listen and hear Woody Noble say, and it goes to every artist too, where I think Woody Noble will be in the next 100 years. If I should even pass in this lifetime, although we don't cherish that, but if we pass in the lifetime, we understand and know so well, our music is like a house. If you don't lick down that house, it will be there for years. And the beautiful thing about the house, an earthquake or hurricane or something will come and destroy. But the music business, they hard to get rid of that sound, especially when it comes to the digital network. The digital network. And right now, everybody have Woody Noble music on them iPhone, them iPad, them Galaxy, all high technology phone, everybody in the world, Bermuda, Jamaica, Japan, Africa. Just click up Woody Noble. Go Google WOODEYNOBLE and go Google and Google Woody Noble and read of him page them. And you can check me out on Twitter, check me out on MySpace Radio, check me out on Facebook, Woody Noble Facebook. You know what I mean? Everything, Skype, everything will have them same. And I have my own website called arcade.com. So you want to buy some Woody Noble tune, you can check it out on arcade.com. Well, I sing over a tune like Shy Lights. Show you that I love you and you gave me wrong. I do love you too much to ever tear it apart. That's one of my songs. Right? And I sing over next one called Time for Love. And I sing over another song that I couldn't remember the artist's name right now, but I remember I sing over about 4 cover versions. I hope we get to love in time, 'cause I'm gonna make you mine. Before I lose you, I couldn't stand the pain. I hope you fall in love with me, 'cause this would be a tragedy. Yeah man, I did that song on the Black Scarpa label, and Dennis Brown sing over that song too. I think it's done by the guy called Woody and the singer called Matey Cat. Oh man, Bob Marley got so much great songs, man. Oh man, it's hard to really say. Bob Marley has so much great, wonderful songs, like, you know? It's hard to say. I love every Bob Marley song. I love every Bob Marley song. But right now, what a noble is I'm on the loving, spiritual, friendly, and outspoken. Yeah, I'm a love people. And what a noble do some hard work right now in the studio for himself. Even building his own studio right now. You understand? But what a noble have a big tune right now coming out on the Touchstone studio. So definitely you can catch that one online soon. So last youth Steve Vigil every time. More liberty we say. Rastafari, what a noble say that every time. Jaliv. Mountain of Zion, you know? So, right back to Blue Mountain Peak, Jamaica, Negril, Africa, Ethiopia, Ghana. As that we say. Right now we're going to voice a big tune in the studio, you know. The big rhythm called Party Play. So we're going to voice the Party Play. Somebody that call me so same time really, so I talk to them and hear them and say. Be greedy. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Don't you be greedy. No, don't you be greedy. A little for you, just say a little for me. Yes. Say a little for you. And a little for me, yes. You got to give an happiness. Work with the plan at the weak cause you're strongest. One more food to eat, clothes to wear, one more shoes to wear, roof over the air. So don't be greedy.